I'm sure he's going to make a difference to a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen, Aman Sangha, what they don't teach you at business school, what they don't teach you at business school, Aman Sangha. What?
By a show of hands, how many people in this room are salespersons? My oh my, what a surprise. Mississauga sales and marketing, and most of the people here on sales. Aren't you surprised? No? No? Well, you'll be even more surprised when I tell you that my vision for tonight is to banish salespersons from this world. Is to banish salespersons from this world. Are you surprised?
We are now.
I'm intrigued.
But my mission tonight is to make sure that when you walk out of those doors, you are smart, sexy, snoozing, confident, charming problem solvers. That's what you really are. That's what you really are, problem solvers. Madam Chair, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. I want to start by saying thank you to Bram for giving me this opportunity to present, as well as to Mississauga Sales and Toastmasters for sharing this time and allowing me to speak. Now, I will be the first to admit that I'm a newbie at selling. I'm 4 years old. A lot of what I've learned is in the last 4 years. I came from a structured world of IT project management, which was relatively black and white. And then you get into this mystery gray sales. I was lost. I was frustrated. The sales were just not happening. In a corporate world, you have a paycheck. It comes in your bank account no matter what. You could have a bad month, but you still get it. Now, you don't make a sale, there's no money in the bank account. So, I thought about it and I took various training courses. And one which resonated with me the most was the Sandler training system. And what I'm going to share you tonight is a synopsis of the training system that took from Sandler. It was a long program which I'm trying to condense into the next 15 minutes. Now I'll start with a classic sales question. Sonia, can I ask you to sell me this pen? $30 seconds.
30 seconds. We all need to write every day. This sturdy, beautiful gray pen feels heavy in your hand. Will allow you to sign those important deals that will bring in lots of money. So please buy it. Reasonably priced, easy to fit into your pocket, versatile color, inexpensive. Buy me. It.
Thank you. I was going to say, let's give a round of applause here, but you did the work for me. Thank you so much. And she gets a treat for volunteering.
Volunteer.
I know her from. So, okay. So just getting on with this, we'll come back to her answer. That's what we'll come back. But in terms of what we learned at Sandler, there is a premise, and this is what you need to take down. From a Sandler methodology, if there's no pain, there's no purchase, there's no sale. If there is no pain, there is no sale. As for that methodology, we work on two impulses. The first is to seek pleasure. The second is to avoid pain. And in often more cases than not, it's the second impulse which drives us most. We will do anything in our power, anything to avoid pain. And if that needs, it doesn't matter what it costs. The features of this pen will make irrelevant if it avoids my pain. I'll just buy it right away. But it needs to address my pain. So before we move on, you've made the two important notes. The first one is we are problem solvers, and then we are seeking to address pain. Now, in my role as a financial advisor, and that's the industry I can give some examples for. One thing is you could say that you are selling investment products, insurance, mutual funds, whatnot. Another way to look at it is, I have cure for people's financial cancer. I want to make sure that they have money when they need it most. I am the only person standing between them and their financial destruction. It is something that I own. That's my role. You take possession, you take ownership of what your role is. And that's what you bring to your problem solving skill set. To get back to the clients. As problem solvers, we are, at least I'll narrow it down to my profession, we are in the business of behavioral change. From my perspective, I am looking or asking for people to commit now, to plan now for their retirement, which is 30 years down the line. And that's a very difficult thing to do, commit and plan. People are good at doing what's most convenient, not necessarily what's best for them. So I alluded into the next message I have, that you have to live, breathe, drink, whatever the product that you're selling. It's your solution to people's pain. Now let's go back to the example that we had with Sonia. She started briefly by describing what the advantages of the pen are, but then she soon went into what the products and the features of the pen are. A different way to play this game is asking, Sonia, are you looking for a pen? Are you in the market for a pen? If the answer is no, the conversation ends right there. It doesn't need to go any further into the product and description of this pen. If I'm not in the market for the pen, move on to the next prospect. Move on. If it's no, you need to know it now. If it's no, you need to know it now. So when you're going through your pain funnel, not everybody's going to buy from you. So you have to be very clear in your mind when you're going through it that you're looking for, asking the right questions, because you're trying to identify pain, and then you're trying to identify the next question is the awareness for the pain. The next thing you're trying to identify is the willingness to address the pain. So if those three criteria are not there, you need to cut that call short right there and then. If you don't want to address the pain, you're not willing to acknowledge it, it doesn't matter. This could write upside down, this could float in space, it doesn't matter. You need to move on quickly. I'll give you an example. In the financial planning world, insurance and investments go together. A lot of people are gung-ho about, I need to retire by 40, 50, and I need to have this $1 million, $2 million. Almost all my clients have an investment plan. But when I start talking to them about insurance, they're like, really? Who needs insurance? My dad never had insurance. My mom never had insurance. I've been fine so far. Why do I need insurance? I have a client that I've been working for a few years now, managed his portfolio, told him the concept of insurance, never bought it. Yes, 2 days before he walked into my office, there was no appointment, so I was surprised to see him. He owns a successful HVAC business, 2 daughters, both in college, stay-at-home wife. And he just told me, Aman, I want insurance.